Once upon a time, there was a young man. Well, he was a teenager. And he was sitting at his computer playing his favorite game, Portal. He was shooting portals, going around through portals. He was walking across light bridges and stuff like that. And as he was walking along doing his game, he looked over at the wall. And he thought, whoa, wait a second. And he looked back at the wall and he said, when did that wall become blue? And he came and looked at it. It was all, lay down. It was all blue, like it had just been painted. Matter of fact, it looked like it really had just been painted. It was shimmering blue. And it looked, the paint looked wet. It was like, whoa. And he thought, there must be some kind of weird magic going on here. And he looked at it and he thought, what kind of magic would have turned this blue? And he thought about the magic places he used to go to when he was a kid. Now, he's a teenager and didn't really get to go to like the magic parks and stuff anymore. Because, he'd gotten too old and he couldn't get there anymore. He told his little brothers and sisters about him, but he looked at this wall and he thought, I don't really feel the magic that I used to feel when I would find a way to the magic parks, or when I'd find a puddle and get to the magic water park, or when I'd go to the park and see it was Bubble Day, or that weird house that I went by that one time that took me to anywhere I wanted in the whole universe. This is different. This isn't like the magic that I felt when I would go to the magic caves. And he looked at it and thought, this is so strange.
Dad, I know who he is.
Shh. So this is so weird. And as he kept looking at the wall, suddenly his mom came downstairs and said, hey, are you done playing your silly video games? He's like, what? He said, yeah. Hello? I need your help painting. I've only painted one wall. We need to paint the other ones. He looked around and he saw the drip cloth on the floor and all the paint brushes and paint rollers and the paint and everything. And he's like, oh. And then he realized the reason the wall was blue was because Mom was painting the room. He's like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. She said, hey, turn off that computer and get all this stuff out of here. We need to get this room painted. And so he turned off his computer and worked really hard to get everything out of the room and helped his mom paint it. And then his room was a nice blue color. And when it was all done, the paint was dry and he moved everything back in, he sat there and looked at that blue wall and thought about how much he wished that he could go back to the various magic lands. And he found himself thinking, man, I really wish there was a magic land that teenagers could go to. But then he went to sleep and dreamed about the magic lands he used to go to. The end.